Hi Cancer, welcome to your love reading for September 2020. So this month we're not only going to use all the decks that you see here to get your love messages, but I'm also going to pull some numbers to see what dates are significant for you. For those of you who are single, I'm going to pull some zodiac charms to see what people you could be meeting this month. And of course, at the end of the video, I'm going to pull some letters from this bag, which can be initials, names, or messages. Let's go ahead and begin. Okay, Cancer, let's go ahead and see what is coming up in your love life for the month of September. This is the love reading for the sign of Cancer for September 2020. The first card that you have, Cancer, is, oh, you know what? Actually, I'm holding the deck in reverse, so it's actually upright. You can see here, I was holding it in reverse. Okay, so you have the Lovers upright. This is the love reading for the sign of Cancer for September 2020. Judgment. Love reading for the sign of Cancer for September. Knight of Swords. Love reading for the sign of Cancer for September. The Devil. Love reading for the sign of Cancer for September. Queen of Swords. Love reading for the sign of Cancer for September. Justice. Love reading for the sign of Cancer for September. The Emperor. Love reading for the sign of Cancer for September. The Hangman. Love reading for the sign of Cancer for September. And the Two of Swords. Okay, so let's see what you have going on here. If you would like a private reading with me, just go to my website, channelguidance.com, and I'll place a link down below. So some of you are dealing with an air sign. You have the Queen of Swords in the center of the reading, which would be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, male or female, sun, moon, or rising. It's interesting that you also have the Lovers, because the Lovers also represents a sign of Gemini. Now, some of you could be looking at perhaps giving a relationship or marriage a second chance, where there is a lot of negativity. You have the Devil here, but you also have Justice. And Justice, as I always say, Justice represents an injustice, something that is not fair to the sign of Cancer. You're being treated very unfairly. You also have the Devil here, so there's negative behavior patterns. This could be a very negative person that you're dealing with. For some of you, this can be an ex. We're going to do the ex spread next. This can also be for couples. Some of you could be making a decision as far as, are you going to move on from this person? Because you've got the Two of Swords here, which means that the sign of Cancer, you have some type of very complicated, difficult decision to make in the month of September where you're stuck. But there's something that you have to do, because you also have the Hangman, which means if you don't make this decision, nothing is going to change. For some of you, this can be an unhappy marriage, a very toxic relationship, a relationship where there's just a lot of negativity, a lot of fighting. You're being told this month, the sign of Cancer, you have to take back your power. So if there is someone around you where it's just constant drama, a lot of just negativity being thrown at you, that's just what it feels like in this reading. You're being told that there can be a new beginning for you. For some of you, that yes, this can be a new beginning with a person where maybe there's just a lot of challenges around you. We're going to look at their side next. This means a new beginning, a second chance to be happy. Now, again, you have the Lovers, which means some of you could be making a decision about a relationship. You know, am I going to stay? Are we going to make this work? I feel like this is a very difficult decision for the sign of Cancer, because I feel like you're stuck. You're in limbo. You don't know what to do. Some of you, maybe you don't want to leave this person. I feel like you're being treated very unfairly. Justice and the Devil. No, I mean, that it's definitely like there's something going on that you know is not right. You also have the Knight of Swords, which means that, you know, things could change very unexpectedly for you. I feel, I mean, don't get mad, but I feel for the sign of Cancer, this can be that things could change very unexpectedly if you decide to move on. If you decide that maybe you want to meet somebody new, with Judgment and the Lovers. Okay, let me get a few more, and then we'll look at their side. What other messages are there for the sign of Cancer about their love life for September 2020? We've got Death. What other messages are there for the sign of Cancer for September? Ten of Cups. And the World. Yeah, I mean, there is a strong message here of endings and new beginnings. You've got Death, which can represent the sign of Scorpio. I also forgot to mention you have Justice, which can represent the sign of Libra. The Devil can represent the sign of Capricorn. Yeah, but you've got this message here, like there is a happily ever after for you. For those of you who are single, yes, there is a happy relationship waiting for you. This can be marriage, children, but this is just you being happy. something is not making the sign of Cancer happy. You feel like you're stuck in a relationship or a marriage or just your love life. It's in limbo. It's not going anywhere. There's stuck energy here. There's stuck energy here. It's you. You have to make a decision. You have to take action. This is you putting yourself in the driver's seat, because in some way, it's a general reading, so it's hard to say. There is some very kind of ugly energy here around the sign of Cancer. It can be a relationship that's toxic, a very negative person, someone who is walking all over you, someone who's being very unfair to you. You've got huge change around you. It leads to your happiness. You've got death. And yes, death does imply perhaps the death of a situation, an ending. The sign of Cancer feeling like, you know what, I need to move on. Because you also have the World, which is a card of endings. Closing one door and then another door opens, which I felt that that was the message for you. Okay, let me get some from the confirmation deck and then we'll look at their side. What other messages are there for the sign of Cancer for September 2020? You know what? I'm holding them in reverse again. I don't know why I keep doing that for the sign of Cancer. It is the Four of Wands. You can see here that they're actually up right now. Okay. What other messages are there for the sign of Cancer for September 2020? Interesting. You have the Lovers again. What other messages are there for the sign of Cancer for September? And the Three of Wands. Now, if you're single, if you're watching this reading and you're single, I mean, you have the Lovers here 2 times. So for some of you, there can be a very significant relationship coming up for you. I am going to pull some zodiac charms so you can see maybe what signs you could be meeting. This is a relationship that is wanted very much. It can also be a relationship that is destined, fated. If you're already in a relationship, it could be that you want this relationship to work. Yes, maybe there's a lot of ugliness in the relationship. There's a lot of negativity. Maybe this person is, kind of being very toxic right now. I still see a solid relationship either way. You've got the Four of Wands, which is commitment. This could be a marriage. This is a relationship that is safe. But there's also this message of waiting. Like there's a perfect timing maybe for someone to change, for someone to see the light, for someone to value you. Because, I feel the sign of Cancer is being done wrong here with the Justice card. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at their side now. Show me the person that Cancer loves. Why do I keep doing that? Look at this. I'm holding the deck upside down again. I have never done this with all of the decks. Okay, show me the person that Cancer loves. Page of Swords. Show me the person that Cancer loves. Temperance. Show me the person that Cancer loves. Queen of Pentacles. Show me the person that Cancer loves. Nine of Cups. Show me the person that Cancer loves. Four of Wands. Interesting because that card is also right there. Show me the person that Cancer loves. Three of Cups. Let me get one more. Show me the person that Cancer loves. Page of Pentacles. Okay, so all of these cards represent them, not you, Cancer. This is their side of the story. This is what they want. Eight of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Temperance. Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. Four of Wands, Three of Cups, and Page of Cups. Again, this is their side of the story. This is how they feel. This is what they want. They have 2 pages here. They've got the Page of Pentacles, and of course they have the Page of Swords there. So if this is an X, and again, we are going to do the X spread next. There's definitely communication. Like there's something this person wants to tell you. There's communication. If this is someone that you're in a relationship with, you're married to, there is something this person wants to say. And with the Page of Swords, this means that this person maybe wants to speak their truth. They want to tell you the truth. There is a lot of work being done by this person. It could be in a negative way. I just put this right over the double. There's a lot of work being done here. But it's like they're not being completely honest. We also have Temperance, which means that this person is not going to be rushed. This person is going to take their time, perhaps making a decision. They've got the Queen of Pentacles, so this is the energy of someone maybe that needs to be very grounded, centered, focused, because I see the sign of Cancer, like there's stuck energy around you. It could be this person is not making a decision. I see that they can't be rushed. That maybe this person needs to be in a very kind of grounded, stable, settled place before they can be ready for a relationship, because I do see that they want to be happy. They want commitment. Maybe they want to get married. That Four of Wands is here, but it's also there. Yeah, I see this person has high hopes as far as relationships, marriage. love. They have the Three of Cups. They are truly looking for happiness. It could be maybe that they're overthinking things. They have the Page of Pentacles, which is, you know, perhaps they're looking at your relationship, at your connection, maybe your attitude a little too carefully, being overly critical. Yeah, I feel like this person there is something they want to tell you with 2 pages. I didn't pull that many cards for them, but with 2 pages, I feel like there's something they want to say, but I also feel like they're not being completely honest about something here. And they're also not going to be rushed if there is some type of decision that they're making. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the X spread. Okay, Cancer, let's go ahead and see what's going on with your ex. And yes, it is upright this time. Okay, what is going on between Cancer and their ex for September 2020? We've got 5 of Pentacles. Cancer and their ex for September 2020. 6 of Pentacles. Cancer and their ex, September. 5 of Swords. Cancer and their ex, September 2020. 5 of Cups. Cancer and their ex for September. 3 of Cups. Cancer and their ex for September. Knight of Wands. Cancer and their ex for September. Temperance. Cancer and their ex for September. King of Cups. Cancer and their ex for September. And 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so we're going to start off with these 9 cards, and of course we're going to take a look at your ex using this deck here in a minute. Okay, so let's see what you have going on. This is for those of you where you're separated, you broke up for whatever reason, whether there's communication or not, this is a spread for you. So, I mean, I definitely see like somebody is trying here. This is the first card that gets my attention because the Knight of Wands is like, I feel the sign of Cancer like you're refusing to give up on a relationship with an ex. This is someone that's being very persistent, who refuses to give up. Someone who's even being pushy. Perhaps you want answers. Now, the bad news is that there are 2, you know what? There are 3 5s in this reading. 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. They're almost all here. In fact, I think they are here, all of them. And the 5s do represent there's some type of obstacle as far as you and your ex getting back together. Of course, you are represented here by the King of Cups, whether you're male or female. So I see some type of obstacle with these 5s. Even 1 5 alone. If there was just 1 5, that would be a problem. There are 3. So for some of you, there can be an obstacle reuniting with an ex. Perhaps there's someone else. There can be maybe someone else that they're involved with, because the 5 of Swords can represent an unwise decision. Perhaps this person chose someone else over you. This is a very bad decision that eventually blows up in your face. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, you know, there is persistence here. There is a lot of sadness. There's a lot of tears. So there is sadness here. There's a lot of emotion for the sign of Cancer as far as an ex. I feel some of you like you don't want to let go. Like your heart is telling you that it's not over. I feel like you were done wrong. This is what I was telling you in the first spread. When you have the Devil with the Justice card, I feel like you were probably dating the devil, so to speak. You have the 5 of Pentacles. There's a lot of suffering here for the sign of Cancer. Maybe you're missing your ex. This also is someone who has abandoned you, ghosted you, left you out in the cold. I feel like you did not get what you deserve. Again, this is also represented in the first spread, which is still your reading, by the Justice card. It can be maybe this person made a very, very bad decision. Maybe they chose someone else over you. Maybe they just made a decision that they needed to be single. With that said, there's a lot of challenges here, but in the center of the reading, guess what? You have a celebration. This is you feeling on top of the world. This is you full of happiness, joy, and laughter, celebrating, because some of you are refusing to give up on someone. You're fighting to get this person back. And again, you are here, and I see you next to a very happy, stable, committed relationship. You're just being told here that you have to be patient. Temperance can also represent the sign of Sagittarius. Okay, let me get you a few more. What other messages are there for the sign of Cancer about their ex for September? 7 of Pentacles. So this is someone making a decision. What else does Cancer need to hear about their ex for September? My goodness, I just added another 5. They're all here now. They're all here. 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. Cancer and their ex for September. 7 of Wands. Yep, there's something definitely going on for the sign of Cancer that is very unfair. I mean, the 6 of Pentacles, the Justice card in the first spread, the 7 of Wands, something's very unfair to you. Again, because, you know, we have these fives, I mean, there's an obstacle as far as you and your ex getting back together. It can be this card right here, that there are other options. It can be for your ex. If you already know they're not with anyone else, it could be maybe that you have other options. This is someone who's trying to make a decision. But again, this is what I told you in the first spread from this deck right here, that to your person, which that was still your reading, they're not going to be rushed. This is someone who's trying to make a decision about a relationship. And I feel like, you know, someone is refusing to give up on an ex here. But with all these fives, Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Five of Wands, there's a huge obstacle to you and your ex getting back together. It can be, if it's not another person, for some of you it's not, it could be that they are conflicted. They're struggling. They don't know if they want you back. They're very carefully making that decision. Yeah, I feel like this is for you. I mean, the Seven of Wands is saying put your foot down. You need to be firm with this person. Either they're in or they're out, they're gone or they're back with you. Either way, like I see, even though there's some very challenging cards here for the sign of Cancer, when it comes to your ex, there is some type of happiness here, a celebration. Like you do get this person back. For those of you where you're very persistent and you're not taking no for an answer. Okay, let me get a few more cards here. What else does Cancer need to hear about their ex? September. Ace of Wands. So that is a new beginning. What else does Cancer need to hear about their ex for September? Two of Pentacles. What else does Cancer need to hear about their ex? And the Magician. So although things seem really up in the air, and for some of you may feel like as far as you and your ex reconciling, it's a big mess. That's what this card represents. It's a big mess. Everything's up in the air. Everything's just very unsettled. Could also be someone has to make a decision. This is a card of decisions. This is a card of decisions. Guess what? I do see a new beginning here. A clean slate. This is starting over. But somebody has to manifest this new beginning. The Magician. Either has to be you or it has to be your ex. I mean, there's some type of huge obstacle to Cancer having their ex back here. With so many fives, there is something that's working against you. It can be your ex. It can be that there's someone else in the picture. We'll look for that in the bonus readings, which I'm going to start posting soon. Okay, so let's take a look at your ex now. Let's see what comes up for them. Show me Cancer's ex. Whoa. So they're starting off with a 5. So this feels like they are the problem. Show me Cancer's ex. 4 of Cups. Show me Cancer's ex. Knight of Wands. Interesting, because that's there as well. Show me Cancer's ex. Okay, so this card is also here. It's, let me see. You know what? It's actually from, yeah, the first spread. Show me Cancer's ex. Yep, they are the Devil. Show me Cancer's ex. 4 of Wands. This also came up for them in the first spread. Show me Cancer's ex. 10 Cups. Show me Cancer's ex. The Lovers. Show me Cancer's ex. Queen of Wands. Okay, so let's take a look here. I mean, I think this person is definitely conflicted. I mean, these cards, all of these cards represent them, not you. These cards are a mess. Just kind of looking at the energy here. They've got 5 of Swords, 4 of Cups, Knight of Wands, 2 of Swords, the Devil, the 4 of Wands, the 10 of Cups, the Lovers, and the Queen of Wands. My goodness, who is this person? It just really seems like this person is all over the place. That could be why they came up as an earth sign in the first spread. If they're not an earth sign, they need to be grounded. This person seems like all over the place. First of all, I mean, they've got the 5 of Swords as the first card representing them. So it can be because that card's already here. I mean, you have all the 5s for the X spread. It can be that maybe this person is, you know, they are the ones who sabotaged your relationship. They're the reason why you're apart. With so many 5s, I feel like this is confirmation that they are the ones that are keeping you apart. It can be that this person doesn't know what they want. They have the 4 of Cups. They want to be left alone. This is someone who is unhappy, who's depressed, who just feels that, you know, nothing fulfills them. But yet, you know, they also have the Knight of Wands here. I feel like they don't know what they want, because the Knight of Wands is, you know, this is going after what you want. But if you don't know what you want, you can't really do anything, which would explain why this card is here. They're refusing to make a decision. As far as moving forward, something is keeping this person pretty stuck, and that's leaving you in limbo. And you did have the Hangman in the first spread. This person is refusing to make a really tough decision. They're stuck. They're leaving you stuck. They've got the Devil. Again, something, you know, with this card coming up, there is some type of very negative energy around your ex. Especially with the Five of Swords. I always say the Five of Swords is like the Devil, and they're both here. In fact, the Five of Swords is here 2 times. So I would be careful around exes for the sign of Cancer. It can be that maybe this person is very negative. There's something very toxic about this person. With that said, I mean, look at these cards here. I'll leave the Queen of Wands there. It's like, you know, they do want a relationship. They do want stability. They want a happily ever after. They want a significant relationship. But I feel like maybe once they find that relationship, guess what? They sabotage it. They do everything they can to destroy it. Also, there is some type of decision, perhaps, because this is a decision and this is a decision. And this is a decision as well. The Two of Pentacles. It could be that your ex is just not making a decision, maybe choosing you over another person. If there is another person, maybe they're just not making a decision to contact you, to reconcile with you. I do see that they want to have a relationship. They're focused on that. We also have the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is taking action. It can be that eventually this person, you know, is going to go after what they want. The Queen of Wands ties in with the Knight of Wands. This is just going after what you want, but this person seems pretty stuck, and there are some very negative thoughts behind that. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next part of the reading. Okay, Cancer, let's go ahead and start off by getting you some numbers to see what dates are significant for you. What days are significant for the sign of Cancer, September 2020? So we've got the 2nd. So I know I'm posting this a little later. Sorry about that. It can be that maybe something significant happened on that day. Let's see what other numbers I pull. What days are significant for the sign of Cancer for September? So I also have the 8th. It could also be the 28th. What days are significant for the sign of Cancer for September? We've got the 3rd. It could also be the 23rd. What days are significant for the sign of Cancer for September? And we have the 7th. It could also be the 27th. Okay, now let's get the zodiac charms. What zodiac signs are significant for the sign of Cancer for September 2020? What zodiac signs are significant for the sign of Cancer for September? And we have Gemini. It's really small. I don't know if you can see it, but this is Gemini. Okay, so let's put that there. What signs are significant for the sign of Cancer for September 2020? And we have Aries. If you're single, this can be maybe someone that you're meeting in the month of September. What signs are significant for the sign of Cancer for September 2020? We also have Sagittarius. Okay, now let's get the letters. What is the sign of Cancer most need to hear about their love life for September 2020? What does the sign of Cancer most need to hear about their love life for September 2020? What is the sign of Cancer most need to hear about their love life for September 2020? Let me get a few more. Okay. So I'm not going to spend too much time. I've been doing this for most of the readings because otherwise the videos are getting a little too long and then I'm not uploading them. Okay, so we've got O. We've got a couple O's here. We've got K, A, N, L, S, T, E. I've got a blank one. I use the blank ones if I'm missing a letter and I need help spelling something. So we've got 2 L's. We've got V. We've got another O, J, another N, another A. Put the K over here. Oh, another blank one. Interesting. We've got U and another O and another O. We've got I, G. We've got another E. We've got F, another G, W. Got another E here and another E, S. Okay, there's an S over there. We've got H, T, B, M, and I. Okay, so you might see your person's initials here. Look for initials, maybe combination of your name, their name. Some people even see their first name and last name. That's always very significant for anybody, not just for the sign of Cancer. Let's see what I see here. Again, I'm not going to spend too much time. I've been spending like 15-20 minutes on letters, and my videos are getting a little long, especially when I upload them. Yeah, you have a really obvious one here. I'll just kind of move these out of the way. You've got I love you. So this can be maybe confirmation. Maybe you're watching because you want confirmation that someone still cares. I do see I love you here. I also see the word big. So it can be big changes, big opportunities. Another thing that's standing out here, let's see. Yeah, if I take, let's see, let's get this E here. We've got hello. Hello. Well, hello to you. So there can be communication coming to you. I think in the first spread from this deck right here, when we looked at your person, they had 2 pages. Somebody wants to communicate with you. There is communication coming to you, but also big changes for the sign of Cancer. So we saw an I love you. Yeah, I also see here, take it. For some of you, there can be an opportunity as far as a new relationship, a new person. I immediately saw I love you here. I'm just going to put it back here. Some of you, there could be, if you're single, even if you're not single, for some of you, like there is just some very negative energy around an ex. Maybe you're done with that. There could be someone new coming in where the universe is saying, take it. This is a better option for you. Of course, that's not for everyone, but there is this message of take it. Can also be maybe if you're kind of, on the fence as far as taking somebody back, you're being told here, like, this is a good opportunity for you. Take it. Okay, Cancer, this has been your love reading for September 2020. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you again next month.